Congratulations to the Andros Yellow Jackets. They're joining us now live in the WPDE End Zone studio. Mark Haggard is standing by with a very happy hive of Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, this is a happy hive of Yellow Jackets, I would say. It is the home of Chris Rock and Chubby Checker, but tonight the most famous folks in Andrews, South Carolina are the Yellow Jackets, guys. Big win tonight over Carvers Bay. You had to go to their place at Big Bear Stadium. Scott Durham joining us now, and this was huge for you to go in there and get this win, coming off a loss to Georgetown.
It was big. You know, we didn't play very well last week, and we didn't practice very well last week. And hopefully we learned a very valuable lesson that you play the way you prepare. We had a much better week of practice this week, and obviously we played a lot better.
You know, kids on any level, whether it's college or high school, get a little cocky. Coming off a loss, I'll bet you had their attention.
Yeah, it's a little easier to get their attention in that situation. You know, we told them all the time, how you handle success says as much about you as how you handle failure, and we didn't handle success very well. Hopefully we'll rebound and handle it a little better this time.
18-8 winners over Carvers Bay tonight. Slobber knocker, kind of a hard-nosed ground-and-pound type game?
Yeah, it's our type of game. You know, we want to be a tough physical football team, and that's the kind of game it was. It was very, very tight, very between the tackles pretty much the whole ball game, and it was ugly. You know, both teams put the ball on the ground, a lot of penalties, flags flying everywhere, but, fortunately we figured out a way to win it.
Come on. Now, the one thing I've got to ask you about is Naquez Pringle from Carvers Bay. He's the big Division I guy that everybody wants. How did you deal with him?
We tried to stay away from him as much as we could.
Kind of like what folks try to do with Clowney. You run away.
Right. Yeah, that was it. I mean, we ran at it. When we ran at him, we tried to leave him unblocked and read him on our option plays. Otherwise, we tried to just stay away from him as much as we could.
It's a big night for you. Who gets the HTC game ball? I know that you had so many guys that did so many good things tonight, but who stood out above them all?
You know, we did. Our defense played great all night, but the guy that bailed us out on several occasions was our tailback, William Lewis. He had several big runs, including a 59-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, and we just saw that. Give him the HTC game ball. Get on out of the picture now. Come on, it's his time. You did good. William Lewis. I saw you had a couple of really nice runs, but the one where you took it to the house, I saw some old school stiff arm in there.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about the run and about the physicality of the game.
I just think my blockers were doing what they had to do for making me that hole.
Mention some of them. Come on, give them a shout out.
Dean Lambert, Chris Hunter, Jordan Cantley, Holders Brett, and Dean Lambert.
Let's talk about this offense a little bit, and Coach brought it in from Goose Creek, which is where he's from, and it seems to work.
Yes, sir.
Describe the offense a little bit for folks. It's tough to stop.
I mean, we play at a fast pace.
The significance of this win. Carvers Bay is not too far down the road from you, and this is sort of a rivalry.
Yeah, but we had to do what we had to do.
And you did it very, very well. Coach, again, you had 1 week. Week one, you came out a winner in your debut as a head coach, and then the Georgetown, and then now Carvers Bay, and you've got a real tough game coming up next week.
We do. C. Murray coming up, but, what we tell our guys is our main focus is us, and we want to get better. That's the one thing I've told them from day one is our goal is to get better every day, and all this other stuff will take care of itself, and that's all we're worried about. We don't spend a whole lot of time worried about who we're playing. We're just concerned about us and trying to get better every day.
The way you run this team, you got a lot of your knowledge growing up from some folks. Where did you get your philosophy on particularly running your offense?
Well, I grew up, in the Clemson area and was a Clemson fan, and in the Danny Ford years, so I've always believed in teams that run the football and are tough and physical. And then I had an opportunity to spend 9 years working under Danny Ford's offensive coordinator, Chuck Reedy, down at Goose Creek, and that just, it re-emphasized all those beliefs. And we're running the same offense that Clemson ran in the late 80s and that we've been been running the last 9 years at Goose Creek.
And lastly, defensively, your run defense was phenomenal tonight, and I know that Cecil Murphy had an interception for you as well. Big key moments in the game.
They did. They played great. It's real simple. Our defensive coordinator Mike Stapleton's done a great job with those guys and puts them in position to play well. And last week, we kind of got away in the first half from what we were doing. We were kind of freelancing, not reading our keys, not playing our responsibilities. And this week we had a really good week of practice, and our guys did a good job of playing their responsibilities. And really, other than one drive, I mean, they really did a great job of shutting down the run game.
I came back preseason. You were at the Gathers Jamboree, first time I'd met you. I mean, and I really got a chance to see your team play. Was I overselling you? How good can this team be?
Be as good as we want to be. We've got to get better. I mean, that's the thing. We just got to get better. We got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. I told them last week, and I'm sure I'll tell them again when we watch film on Monday afternoon. The only team that stopped us so far is us. And the only team that's hurt us is us. If we do what we're supposed to do and continue to get better, we can be a very good football team.
I never told you this, but as a young boy, I messed with a Yellow Jacket nest. I really did.
That's not a good
I did.
idea.
And I ran all the way home. I'll never do it again. Andrews in the zone. Winners over the Carvers Bay Bears.
All right.
Let's go.
Great.
Hey, we in here.
That's good stuff. I think we might have to do a dramatic recreation of Hags getting messed up with the Andrews Yellow Jacket high back in the day.